We are gathered here today to make sure everyone eats.
Have you ever watched a bee work? Not just fly by, but really watched it? There's a rhythm to it, a devotion, a purpose. Behind that tiny body is a universe of instinct, communication, and service. Today, we open our minds to the psychology of a bee and why these tiny creatures hold a mirror to something greater than ourselves. 1. The bee's mindset. At first glance, bees are just insects, buzzing, building, pollinating. But look deeper, and you'll find intention in every move. Bees operate on what scientists call a collective consciousness, a hive mind. Each bee has a role. Workers gather nectar. Drones exist to mate. The queen lays eggs. There's no ego, no individual chase for glory. Their lives revolve around contribution for the survival of the whole. Now imagine that. A world where each action was about the greater good. That's the psychology of a bee. Selfless, focused, efficient. Bees don't hoard. They don't waste time. They work with precision and rest only when needed. Discipline isn't optional. It's instinct. 2. Communication and language. Bees may not speak, but they do communicate. They perform what's known as the waggle dance, a series of movements that tell other bees where to find flowers, how far to fly, and even what direction to head in. Let that sink in. A dance that delivers directions. They use vibrations, pheromones, and body language, proving you don't need words to send a message. A lesson for us all. Presence speaks volumes. Intention travels further than volume ever could. 3. The importance of bees. Bees aren't just important, they're essential. Nearly 1/3 of the world's crops rely on bees for pollination. That's your apples, almonds, berries, coffee, and even cotton. Without bees, the balance of our food system collapses. But it doesn't stop there. Bees also help maintain biodiversity by pollinating wild plants. That diversity feeds animals, balances ecosystems, and stabilizes climates. Bees are the silent keepers of Earth's health. 4. How bees help. People bees give us honey, sure, but they also give us medicine. Honey has antibacterial properties. Bee venom is used in therapies. Royal jelly is studied for anti-aging and healing benefits. And maybe most importantly, they teach us. They teach us about community, about the power of small actions repeated with consistency. They remind us that when one thrives, we all rise. In many cultures, the bee is a symbol of hard work, resurrection, and divine order. They don't just help us survive, they inspire us to evolve. 5. What happens without bees? But here's the truth. Bees are in danger. Pesticides, climate change, habitat loss, colony collapse disorder has wiped out entire populations. If bees vanish, our world changes dramatically. Less food, higher prices, diminished ecosystems. The butterfly effect becomes the bee effect, and it stings. 6. How you can help. So what can we do? Plant flowers, especially native ones. Stop using harmful chemicals in your garden. Support local beekeepers. Buy raw, organic honey. Talk about bees. Teach your kids. Start a conversation. One small step is enough. Remember, bees show us that every action matters. The psychology of a bee reminds us, greatness doesn't shout. It serves. It moves quietly, with discipline, and always with purpose. Let this be a reflection. In a world chasing attention, be like the bee. Build something meaningful. Mind wide open. eyes on nature. Until next time, stay grounded, stay growing. Peace.